So I'm back with another video, and it has been so long. I was looking at the last time I posted a video, and I swear to God, it was like almost 2 months ago. That is insane. Like, I'm not even going to start with the whole busy. Like, just know I've been working very hard. But I finally had time to start back making videos, and I ended up hurting myself. So I kind of sort of got a free day today. I pulled a muscle in my foot and I could barely walk. It was just a whole bunch of just nonsense. Like, something's always happening to me. Either I'm sick and dying or dying. But that is enough babbling. I'm just gonna get right into my hair because it has been so long and I'm loving this hair. Well, I'm loving this wig that I have on. So let's just get right into it. So this hair is from Bele Version Hair on Aliexpress, and you guys know I'm familiar with this company. I work with them a lot, and it's one of those companies that when you guys ask me, would you recommend this, would you recommend this, yes, it's one of those hair companies that I would recommend. The last video I put up was on Bele Version Hair, and I had an issue with the coloring process. Like, it wouldn't bleach. That was the hair. The hair ended up turning out really good, but still couldn't color it. So I ended up selling the wig, and the person I sold it to just wore it black, and the quality of it was great, but it just didn't color. So it wasn't like it was tangling, it was shedding, it was a mess. That was never the issue. The whole issue was just the coloring. But I have in 3 bundles and a frontal of their Peruvian straight hair. I was initially supposed to be sent the inches 20, 22, 24, 24, and a 20-inch closure. But what happened was, when I got the hair and I finally opened it up and I was making the wig, I saw that I got a 16-inch, a 18, and 2 20s and a 20-inch frontal. So I don't know what happened there, but I mean, it's fine. Like, it's not a big deal. I didn't use all of the bundles. I ended up having an extra bundle left over. The bundles were really thick from the top to the bottom. Like, the hair is really thick, and this is what the bundle looks like. I mean, I could have went in and added it, but I wanted a more natural look. I didn't want it to be super big and just like a whole bunch of hair. So I decided to just keep this bundle, and this is what it looked like. Really soft. Like, really soft. A lot of movement. Hair is gorgeous. So I may end up just keeping this and adding it to another wig, who knows. But I didn't use all of the bundles. I used just 3. I used 2 20s, an 18, and then the 20-inch frontal. So this is officially my first video where I'm actually showing you guys my frontal unit. No, it's actually the second one, but the first one I told you guys that I messed it up because I dyed it and it looked weird, so I had to kind of like slide it back and then like leave some of my hair out. This unit is completely full frontal, no hair left out type of thing. And sometimes I can get with the baby hair type of thing, but the gelling the hair down on the forehead and all of that, that's really not, I don't know, I don't like that. So whenever I have frontals, I tend to just leave it how it is. I don't really like to slick it down and have it all the way down here. That's just not my zhuzh. So let me just get into this frontal. Let me just show you guys. So this is the frontal. This is the hair that is my baby hairs, and it goes from, let me zoom in. So these is my fake edges, and I bleached the knots on the frontal. I bleached the knots because I find that when I don't bleach the knots, you can see like the black dots, the knots, but I really just didn't want that. And normally I don't bleach it because I'm like scared to over bleach it and have blonde hairs. But I watched a video from Malibu Dollface, and he put something like underneath the frontal when he bleached it. So I was just like, oh, okay, let me do that. And then my units have been coming out amazing. But I mean, if I wanted to, I can gel this down and, you know, and do stuff to it. But that's just not my thing. I'm just not really into it. I mean, I'll brush it down like a little bit. Like I have a curly unit. I feel like it looks really good with curly hair versus just straight hair with a whole bunch of waves going across my head. But you know, to each his own. So the hair is really like, do you see this? This hair is gorgeous. Like, it's so soft and it has like a natural shine to it. And for some reason I haven't been dyeing my hair jet black. I don't know if it's just because I haven't had time or what, but I've been kind of wearing my hair in its natural state, especially my frontal units, because it's so hard to dye a frontal. You have to be really careful, because especially when you're dealing with colors that are dark like black, when you are bleaching it and coloring it, you have to make sure that the color does not bleed onto the lace. That can turn the lace dark, which I experienced with another frontal, or you just don't know what can happen. So that's why I've just been pretty much just chilling out on the color and just like leaving my hair as natural as possible. This is really short. I'm on my tippy toes, but I can only get but so far because my foot is kind of still not 100%. But the hair is fairly short for me. Let me try to show you guys. And I put a lot of layers into it just because I just really wanted just like to be able to just pull my hair back and just do all this stuff. So I literally was going to wear it in like a little top knot like bun, like something like this, but I'm like, I always do that. Let me just rock it, like let me just do it like this, and you know, just see how it holds. So far I have no tangling, no shedding, no, absolutely nothing, no nothing. The hair doesn't have a smell, and you guys know when you get hair from Aliexpress, or anybody for that matter, but mainly Aliexpress, it smells weird. Like, it just smells weird. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it doesn't stink, it's just a strong, like, you know, is your hair new? Like, is that new hair? Because it smells like just something like that. Like, I don't know. I had my friend ask me, we was in her car, and she was like, this hair must be new. And I was like, it stink, right? Like, it stink. And she was like, nah, it smelled like just like plastic or something. And I'm like, that stinks. I don't want to be walking around smelling like plastic. But a way to avoid that is, after you make your wig, just co-wash it, water and conditioner. It'll get the smell right out. But me, sometimes I'd be so excited I just wear my wigs as soon as I make them, and I don't co-wash it. But if the smell is that intense, then yes, you can just co-wash it and the smell will go away. You won't be smelling like plastic. But this hair is really, really great. Like, I put so many layers in it, and it's so full. Like, for this to be only 3 bundles, and normally when you're dealing with the Clsoure, you only fit about 3 bundles in there, unless you really like trying to be like on beast mode, because the frontal takes up so much space. And a lot of people like ask me like about my frontal units, and I always have to cut my frontal. Like, I have to cut like at least this much off because my head is so small. So if I was to use the whole frontal from ear to ear, it would be way too big for my head. So I never really understood like how people get it to fit their head, but my head is really small, so I have to cut off part of the frontal to make it, you know, for my head. But that is pretty much it. I'm loving frontals. Like, I'm really loving frontals, and I just really been into it. Like, I don't know why. I kind of joined the wave a little late, because a lot of people have been doing frontals, and I'm just like, I'm gonna stick with closures. But as of lately, I've really been into it because of how versatile it is and just all of that. So I'm going out later today, and I'm going to wear this unit. This is like my first time actually wearing it, and it's kind of rainy out. So I mean, I'm gonna see what the hair does and if it tangles, but so far I'm running my fingers through it. It's like butter, has a nice and natural shine to it. So that is pretty much all. I'm gonna come back because I just might dye this hair, but do like something like highlights. I'm not gonna dye the whole thing, but I might put like some blondes or like burgundy highlights or just something in it just to have a frontal unit that has color. But you guys are going to see me a lot this week because I am recording, and don't mind if my makeup looks the same because I'm probably going to be making like 3 or 4 videos back to back, just changing my top half and my hair. But if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, just go ahead and leave it in the comment box, and the links to this hair and this frontal will be in the description bar. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.